My name is Sparkle Johnson. I am a 36-year-old mother, and I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I actually grew up in John Henry Hale housing projects, one of the roughest neighborhoods in North Nashville. And I witnessed a lot, but one thing I never witnessed was domestic violence in that form. I saw women hitting men, but as tough as these men were, I never saw a man hit a woman. It actually started out perfect. We worked at the same place, and I started getting all these surprise deliveries. First, it was just food deliveries from really nice places, P.F. Chang's, J. Alexander's, the Chop House. And I was like, okay. I was like, whoever it is doesn't want to be revealed, which means they don't expect anything from me. So I thought, hey, this works. Then it was flowers and bears and cards with money in it and edible arrangements. And this went on for like 4 months before he revealed himself and asked me on a date. And I thought this was just the sweetest thing in the world. And then I got pregnant with my daughter pretty quickly. She's now 9. And I don't know, it's just like right before I delivered her, one day he smacked me to the floor for walking. He said I was trying to look at his friends, but I was only trying to lock the door right behind him because he was walking out the door. He was always a very jealous person. I couldn't wear my hair down. I couldn't dress in nice clothes. I always had to wear my hair in a ponytail, my real hair, and I could wear blue jeans and a t-shirt. Anything outside of that, he would cut it, he would throw it away. His family tried to tell me about him, like almost like an intervention. And his mom, when I first met her, her first words was, "I'm gonna pray for you for getting involved with my son." This was Christmas of 2015. It was Christmas night, and he said that we was at his family's get together, and he said that I was trying to entice his cousins. He held me hostage in my home for 3 days. This went on for 3 days. I was pistol whooped. I was raped with objects. He played Russian roulette with my life, not his. I was even abused in the shower. He was hitting me with belts and calling me his slave. He had recorded some of the things he'd done to me. I told him that the kids needed to go to school. They were only in daycare. And I said that if they didn't come out, if they didn't go to daycare, somebody was gonna have the police to come and check on them. I took them with me, but I didn't take them to school. It's so hard for us to get to that point to where we're ready to convict. According to records, I didn't know this, but I had called the police on him 14 times and never followed through prior to this. What was lacking was the lack of compassion for me. In the trial, prior to the trial, they had me to look at the tape, the videotape, the recording, because he had recorded some of the things he'd done to me. And that was hard to look at, in the judge's chambers, but I knew I had to. So after that, in the courtroom, as I was on the stand testifying, they bring out the video, and his family was there, his friends was there. I didn't have that kind of family support, I told you about. And they played this tape of my naked, battered, bruised body in front of the whole courtroom, and I felt humiliated. At that point, I felt like the judicial system could care less about me. This was more about a conviction, because I was like, what was the point in me watching it behind closed doors if you were gonna humiliate me anyways? when I walked away from that trial, I said, I'm never doing this again. I don't care what happens. And that's a dangerous mindset. Now, do I believe in that now? Of course not, because I'll take the little justice I got. Because I do still have my life, but it does make you highly uncomfortable and vulnerable about going to them. Because at one point, up until that point, I felt completely safe with the DA. I felt like they were friends. I felt like they were family. I felt like they had my back. And I felt like all of that was betrayed that day. God, you allowed me to survive this, to help people like this. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. Sometimes I may still cry if I'm looking at someone that's right there where I used to be. We had to go to a domestic violence shelter. I did have to take only a little grocery bag full of clothes. I did have to start over. I did have to move. And it was okay. We made it.